Good day everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of my GeneticRim series, season 2. I'm Icon, and today I'm just hoping that Jackalope and Johnny will survive long enough to see another colonist in their midst. I was able to kickstart my steel production. We have a smelter now, we have 2 generators, so everything necessary to put up a normal life is now there for us. So the only things we're missing now are a few rooms to live in, a few materials, and most importantly, people. Because right now we're really suffering from the lack of workforce, because we're just having Jackalope, Johnny, and 2 robots. At least I have my emergency rescue robot online again. That gave me a really good feeling, because Johnny is incapable of medical care, so that does ease my sorrows a little bit. So let's see where we'll end up today. I hope with a 3rd colony member. Can't guarantee that though. For now, we're only suffering through the pukies, because Jackalope cooked us some fine food. Alright, so let's check out what today has in store for us. It's quite happy owner of 3 mini turrets at this point too. Lots and lots of traps outside there. So I'd say we're quite good in terms of survival right now. I even have a ton of guns available. So yeah, all we need are more people. And an end to the food poisoning, of course. Yeah. And feel free to drop a subscription on my channel if you haven't done so already. It is a very big help to me, making this channel grow, making it get more recognition. Helps me in doing more videos for you, so you have something from that too. And if you really want to, turn on those notifications and you won't miss any future content. That's a bonus, but don't do anything you don't want to do. Most importantly, enjoy Rimworld with me. Alright, so the freezer is now up and running. We're going to set up a second cooler because I have enough power available, but we're going to need a proper power source in the next time. Proper power source would be geothermal, but here's a geothermal hole. I already looked it up once, and this map is not really nice with geothermal sources. There's a lot of ambrosia back there, but I don't want to harvest it. There's predators back there, and I don't need anything which increases the value of my colony. No thank you. So I'd say next step is to set up some proper living and sleeping area for those 2. Because right now that's just a mess. I think in the long term I'm going to set foot on this area here too. So this quadrant here will be mine as well. But we're taking our time. We're needing some time until we get there. So for now, I'd say we're going to put up some living quarters here and here. There we go. That looks good. Alright, so let's send Johnny to work here a little bit. Luckily we got somebody who's at least able to do construction work, you know. Oh, and more food poisoning, yay! So he might be not really good at it, but he's industrious, so that's a very good thing. And let's see, Jackalope is still in grief for 2 more days. Ha! She's almost over it. Nice. What a relief. She lost a lot of people when we lost Richter's place, so that's just a tragic story for all of us. Let's see. Let's see how we can rebuild out of that. So let's harvest a little. I lost even my donkeys to grizzly bear attacks. It's very sad for me to have lost so many of my friends, even my animals. But we're quite at a good spot in rebuilding now. When you're having so few colonists available, most of the time the storytellers start assigning new colonist opportunities to you quite quickly. That's most of the time. I have a good reason why I say it like that. I had one go where I spent years with just one colonist, because sure, the game here sees its things like I did my job here. You can have a colonist there. You just need to walk over there. But I'm like, no, not like this. So okay, Jackalope is not having any food poisoning anymore. Great. At least somebody here. Alright. But at least I'm able to put up my meals again and have a certain level of safety. That's a good start, I'd say. So let's see, what kind of wildlife can we tame out here? Boomalopes. Boomalopes are really fun to have. Oh, I'd say we're going to tame ourselves some ground runners. That's a good idea. Ground runners are easy to tame and quite nice companions, especially since their fighting power is not the worst to begin with. Okay, so Johnny and Jackalope are assigned to animal handling here. I'm okay with that assignment. Completely okay with that. Alright. So Johnny is finally getting over his food poisoning. Quite relieved about that. And I'd say I'm going to reduce Johnny's taming priority here, because I really want these to be handled by Jackalope anyways, because I'd say Jackalope is the perfect person to be my Beastmaster here. A feralous clutch mother. Oh boy. So we have to kill it before it lays eggs, literally. And the real bad thing about the clutch mother is its insane speed. So I don't really know how to poke the bear without putting myself into great risk here. But at the same time, I can only say we should be okay if that thing starts laying eggs, because it's still just a reproduction of feralisks on your map. But at the same time, oh, that's a tough one. It's a really, really tough one. So I mean, I could go there and shoot at it and just run away afterwards. Just lure it into my defenses. But at the same time, this thing is really quick. Johnny is not that quick. 2 cells per second. We would need a really high advantage. Ooh, no! Johnny, stop it. So, for some reason, I don't know why, but people love to put ceilings above things. So we got to remove that roof now, because yeah, it's just I am here. My rice won't grow with that roof on it. So what do we do with that clutch mother? I mean, I could also say let that we're going to let that problem solve itself, because I have plenty of other wild animals outside here which are able to kill the clutch mother for its offspring, while I don't know how I should get Johnny from here, landing a good shot on that thing, back to my base without getting caught by that monster. Don't really know. I mean, that thing has a ranged attack, and while it does take its ranged attack, it has a pretty big wind-up behind that attack. Maybe it would work, but it's too much of a maybe for me in commitment mode. Yeah, Johnny, don't you want a roof up your head? So it's the first time that I'm going to let this event just happen, because I really have no idea what to do here, apart from that, because that Feralist Clutch Mother just killed a friggin' Ripper Hound out of the blue. So if that taming doesn't work, I'm going to cancel the taming order here, because I don't want to have Jackalope close to that thing one more time. No, thanks. So what's going to happen is this thing is going to lay Feralisk eggs, and they're going to hatch, and then they're going to wreak havoc upon the map, and then they're going to kill themselves, each other, because Feralisks are really bad at sustaining themselves in a longer term. And once I have a few more people, we're going to kill off the Clutch Mother. But basically, I could be all wrong, and this whole map could be taken over by Clutch Mothers, and then I have to resettle again. It's also a very valid scenario. But, like I said, I don't dare to. So, here's the charged Feralisk egg. Okay. So, this is developing extremely quickly. So, yeah, whatever. I don't have the options right now to take care of that problem, so can't do anything about that right now. But I do know that a series of gun turrets is able to take care of that problem for me. So, let's see. Are there any other animals? What about that wild pod? Intermediate trainability, handling skill 9. Ah, so sad. Because that's not Jackalope's training level. Would be really cool. So, really think it's quite concerning to have Jackalope wandering psychotic next to that Feralisk Clutch Mother, but I can't stop her from doing that. Alright, so that egg's going to hatch quite soon. I mean, we could be doing something here. Let's check out something. Charged Feralisk egg. So, let's see what happens. I mean, we could just haul that thing. Spider Mommy is sleeping. And, there we go. Let's just put it into the freezer, you know. It's just dying there. Boom. Ha ha. Well, that's a solution, I'd say. Just steal his eggs and kill them with frost. I'm quite proud of myself now. Alright, so that thing's just going to die now. And I'm actually considering to take the fight with that thing. Oh yeah. Machisaurus was able to revenge, but you see here that thing just goes into chain revenge, chain stunning people, and that's just very, very disconcerting, to say the least. But yeah, obviously I can't just... It's a chicken egg now? What? That's not correct. But I don't care. We've defused the bomb. Alright, so that was definitely not enough to put that thing into trouble, but it is now sitting on a very, very more beneficial spot to actually attack it. Because right now, under these circumstances, we can send 1 or 2 bullets into that monster and just easily retreat here. Because I have a door to fall back into. Meanwhile, Johnny doesn't seem to be too proficient at hitting that thing at all. So I'm falling back a little here because I really want to be as close as I can to that door. So are we going to hit a shot or not? So okay, Johnny. What the actual... I mean, 4%, that was more than 25 shots. Well, at least he's getting some shooting training, I'd say. How are your needs? Well... So there we go. You see how freaking fast that thing is? It's insane. But now I can lure it into my turrets, and that was exactly my plan here. So, alright. It's angry now. And it ran into its first trap, so let's see how many traps it will take more. But I'll just let this thing fight with my turrets. And that was exactly what I was hoping for. So let's pick Johnny and pick the shotgun. There we go. And keep firing here. Just support that a little bit. And fall back. Fall all the way back. Because I definitely don't want to do anything here with that. And there we go. We just lost one turret to that. Awesome. Whew. I don't want to rescue that thing. I want to destroy it. Ah, Johnny's not assigned to hunting, that's why. Alright, there we go. I'm very, very relieved, to say the least. It's quite sad to lose a turret like that, but well, this turret was well worth its materials. Alright, so, by the way, why the duck are there no corpses inside there? There we go. Animal transport crash. Oh, it's a meadow ave. Or a desert ave, whatever. Let's rescue it. That would be an awesome animal to have in my colony. These are so good. Alright, let's rescue it right away. There. This would be a very, very good animal to join us. They're quite strong in terms of combat, super fast, and you can't and they're even riding animals. It's just what you might want. Alright. So, advanced trainability. Well, the damage is not that high. But, they have a pretty high attack speed. Way higher than most animals. But yeah, you shouldn't rely on that too much. Minimum handling skill 7, so... Rescued animals don't join. Alright. So, I'm taking my chances here with that, or do I? No, I don't. Let's just hold the doors open to let it get out of here, because I'm not at the point where I feel too confident with just having the risk of a meadow ave going bonkers on me any moment. So let's tame that last ground runner. So I have a breeding pair henceforth. That's good. Alright, so Johnny's replacing the things we lost during the fight there. Alright. So wow, that was so scary when that thing went towards Johnny in hyperspeed. They are so quick. It's really disconcerting. Okay, so now we got our ground runners is awesome. Really love those animals in my colonies. They're quite slow but very friendly. Okay. So I think I want to do mining as a bigger priority next, because just have so large areas which still need to be mined out. Good old hauler bot. Just do hauler bot. It's not hauler bot. Miner bot. No, it's even not miner bot. It's crafter bot. Man, where's my brain today? Where's my brains at? Okay, but I want to mine out some more iron as soon as possible. Oh yeah, a combat supplier. Like I would need more guns. No guys, I have enough guns. I don't need even more guns. A fire? Why is there a fire? Can somebody tell? Wow, that ER bot is even beating out fires? That's a new one to me. These guys are really handy. So still want to see what these peeps have for trade. Alright, so at least I can sell off a few things that I don't need anymore. Like that club. Apart from that, not much more. Too bad. Alright. So these folks would have really, really good items for sale if I could buy myself anything, that is. That bronze pickaxe, though, looks quite delicious. Could give that Johnny. It's even a better item for mining compared to the shovel. Do I want that? Or I could go for a steel combat knife. Yeah, let's do that. So Johnny has at least some real weapon, you know. So, and something otherworldly is stalking your colonists. Alright, so I'm going to wish this monster good fun with the peeps of the Blue Moon Corp, and we're good to go with that. So my turrets are supporting you. Alright. It's a Gauss rifle. Man, that thing was dead quite quickly. Alright, so these corpses, though, these special corpses, they don't go into monsters. That's what I want to have. They don't go in here. No, no, no. These corpses, they go in here. That's a good zone. Boom. Because things are deteriorating quicker in the water, so just want that monstrous corpse dump stack there, because you're going crazy when you're looking at them. That's the problem there. Just looking at these folks is making you crazy. So now then, Johnny is having no more gear slots, it says. Well, let's take away that thing. And it never was a good thing for Johnny to have that bolt action rifle. He's not good at those weapons, so I gotta wait until I have somebody who's proficient with guns again. Until then, I'll just stick with what I have. I mean, the good point about Johnny is he's in flak gear. That means if he ever has to melee somewhere, he's having a good chance to get the upper hand there due to that armor we're having. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. So just mining out some iron to make sure that I have some medicine. Thanks. Some steel supply. A mad bumble drone. So that's another thing my friends here to care for me of. Wow. So all the little bad events that could mess with your day have been dealt with by my neighbors. That's always nice to have some neighbors to rely on, isn't it? Alright. So let's haul that iron away. And our little crafter bot will make some fine stuff out of that. And at the same time, please refuel that generator. So I really have a strong dislike towards wood-powered generators because they're just so wood-powered generators, you know. I don't know. I certainly don't like how they work, and I personally feel like it's real pain to manage them the whole time. You always have to keep woodcut. They only have a power output of 1000 watt. That's such a low amount. That's disturbing. Yeah, but well, guess we're going to be setting up some wind turbines pretty soon. But for now, I just want to prepare myself a little bit. I mean, we were able to fight off a friggin' clutch mother. I mean, that worked. It was a little bit scary. It had its moments of suspense, but at the end of the day, only one turret exploded there. That was all. And the only really risky moment seemed to me the moment when that thing got aggravated and sped towards Johnny there. But luckily, Johnny was able to get back home quick enough. And for some reason, that monster didn't attack the door. Sometimes they just attack the door through which you slipped a moment ago. Alright, so... Oh boy, he's learning that mining so slowly. But, well... It's just the thing when you're so low on colonists, every single progress feels like a chore. You're just progressing so much slower due to that. But well. What the? So why did you guys kill that person? Just want to know. Was there a Romanos implied negative things about Boar's dude sense of duty, and then Boar got shot by a lot of different sources at once? Well, okay. See you, sports. I'll make sure that I'll never end at the wrong side of your guns. Thanks. That was a quite impressive show of force. Okay. So let's put up a grave for that poor sod. Oops. Of course not in the rocky soil. Alright, so net gain, yet another revolver. I don't know how many revolvers I already have. A lot of them. It's number 4, I think. Yeah. I actually did know how many revolvers I had. Okay, so since we're not able to get steam power anytime too soon, I might be considering the wind turbines. So let's check it out. Well, that doesn't work at all, sadly. Okay, so we gotta be happy with just one of them. But it's already a start. Hosting a friend. So this friend White Yak is interested in learning about other cultures, and we should host him for 9 days. We would get a person named Enrique in our colony. Again, enable of medical, but since I have a robot for that, that's not really that much of a problem. Yeah, of course. Come get over here, White. There's your bed. Of course not like this. I didn't want to tell your prisoner, White. So White is now... Wow, he's a construction guru. Nice! Awesome. So I can't put Johnny out of that door. Cool. What a good start. Good with plans as well. Alright, so White will help our build-up phase quite well. So we're going to cut these plants, of course, because trees have to be gone out of your wind turbine area. And since I don't own batteries, I don't have the battery technology yet. I'm surprised. But yeah, of course, if you have access to geothermal energy soon, you don't need you don't have that much need for a battery. So since this guy is a somehow decent shot, I'm going to give him some extra weps. Alright, so that's a good start, I'd say. So now Johnny can finally focus completely on the work of mining things, and I can finally drop down a research bench in here. Isn't that beautiful? Because I feel like we got all the necessary things up and running, so Jackalope can safely sit down and research a little bit again whenever there's time for that. Okay, so let's keep chopping some trees. So it's definitely a worthwhile pastime. And Jackalope finally is over the problems of the past. It sounds like a really, really good thing. And we're running low on food. That's not so much of a good thing. Alright. So white is definitely a very, very powerful addition to our colony, to say the least. So let's start harvesting the forage in our backyard a little bit, and then I'm going to think about what game I'll pick. Alright. Just making sure that I'm having a few more units of wood and food available for the future. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. That's so not true. It's just there we go. Now the problem is not a problem anymore. Okay. And good old crafter bot just does what a crafter bot does. Wonderful, isn't it? I really like these things. So for now I won't be fortifying myself more. And I won't be researching the multi-analyzer, of course, because I don't have any high-tech research benches available. But I am going to research the batteries next, because that'll make my wind turbine a lot more effective. So what kind of animal will we hunt next time? We don't need to hunt at all. The rice is getting ready. And these caves back here, well, Johnny is making great progress in giving them some nice geometrical forms. I'm appreciating that. So just making this place a little bit more tidy. I haven't fully decided yet how the colony will look like in the long run. So I hope Johnny will now start mining out that corridor completely, because that's going to be pretty important for us, because that's opening up the meadow area back there, and this is basically my big enabler to having lots and lots of livestock, because this meadow here is safe and secure. Most likely there's not going to be any attackers there. That's why I picked up that spot, and I liked it for the moment I saw it, basically, because I immediately realized how good that spot could be for a little livestock zone. All right, friends. Sadly, we're about over half an hour in, so that means it's time to say goodbye for today. Again, it has been a wonderful time. I really like this colony, and I'm very, very relieved that now we're now getting more and more fighters back into the colony, which means the really horrible parts of the story are now finally over. I really have a strong dislike against the phases where you're having no real safety, like periods where I have two people like Jackalope and Johnny, which are basically prone to disaster when one of them falls. Makes me feel really, really tense whenever it is like that. But we're past that. That's wonderful. And I hope you guys enjoyed the ride as well. And as usual, feel free to leave me a comment down below if you have anything on your mind. I love hearing from you guys. And also, as usual, feel free to leave a thumbs up towards YouTube to show your appreciation to that video. It makes other people get a chance to look at it too. And last but not least, drop a subscription on the channel if you want to make me a happy boy and help this community to grow. And if you really want to, turn on the notifications, but that's your thing. Whatever might be the case, I wish you a wonderful time, and I hope we're going to see each other again for more fun with video games. And then, goodbye, my friends.